part 2.
Wait. Hi guys, it's Grace.
And it is Grace.
From Grace and Grace.
So this is part 2 of the quickfire assumptions.
If you saw the part 1, Grace has asked me all the questions and it's time for me to ask Grace her assumptions, and I'm really, really excited.
So let's go. I'm actually a bit nervous, you know.
You're cocky.
No. I mean, no, I don't know, I'm not. I don't know what to say to that one. I feel like cocky's a more word you use to describe a boy. I'm not like, oh, what? Am I?
Right.
Alright, babe.
Yeah, you're not cocky.
That's how I think of the word cocky. Or just someone that's really full of themselves, which I'm not.
So you're literally the opposite. You get the most attention from boys in our friendship group.
I'd say this is not true.
I'll say you're second.
Amelia definitely gets the most male attention.
Amelia,
but now she's got a boyfriend, so
now you might take the lead.
Maybe I do take the lead.
I would say you're second, but I don't know now because she's got a boyfriend. I don't have kids at 30.
You know what? Around that age, I used to want to have kids.
Really?
I used to want to have kids like 25, but now I've changed and I think there's a life before kids. Like, as much as having kids is like obviously good, I think there's so much to do before you have kids, like so many places to go.
There's so much we have to do.
I know, and I think 25 is only, I'm 18 soon, 25 is only 8 years from then, and I feel like although 8 years sounds like a lot,
it's not. It's
no,
not.
it's only 7 years. 7 years isn't enough. I need like a good 12 years to do all the stuff I want to do, and like a career and everything.
Yeah.
And there's just so much to do.
There's so much to do.
Like, I think 30 is a good age. From, I'd say I want kids from maybe like 27 maybe to have my first one to 32. Like then that's the age gap. Not the age gap, but like the time period I want to have kids.
Fair enough. You want to change up your style?
No, I'm happy with my style. To be fair, I do wear a lot of, I wear like a variety of things. Like if I see something that's like maybe a little bit more edgy, I do, not edgy, but you know what I mean, like I just sort of buy what I like in Zara really. That's all I wear is Zara. I'd say my style is just Zara.
Zara, this bitch. I hate going to Zara with her because like,
it's just, I know I'm not gonna lie, I know everything in there.
We go in there, she's like, got that. Oh my god, I
saw that on the website
actually. Oh my god, I just saw that. Oh my god, I just saw that. I actually got that. Like every single thing in there she's already got or has like tried to get or something. And she'll also make us like, she'll go around the Zara floor once and we're like, okay, are you ready to go? And she's like,
to go around,
can I do it again?
To see everything, Grace.
Boom, boom, boom,
literally,
boom.
I have to scour every single item.
Like I actually
have to,
like,
because there's so
I
much
try
to
and
take
avoid
in
Zara at all costs with her.
You were so happy because last time it was at London, you got away with a non-Zara trip.
And we were on the train, she was like, oh my god, when you go to Zara. And
Grace was like
I just don't say the Z word when we're in London because it just will go there.
The dreaded Z word.
You are the more bougie and classy Grace.
I mean, I think we're both quite classy.
You're the more classy.
I mean, my style was probably
you are the more classy.
I just like, I guess.
You are the more classy one.
Yeah, I guess so.
Take that.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Own that.
I'll take that.
You are.
Classy. Bougie.
That's like how I would describe your style. It's
What's
like classy.
bougie though? I see bougie.
Nasty.
Bougie.
Ratchet.
I see bougie as like diamantes. Do you know what I mean?
I would say you are.
Okay. I'll take it.
That's a good thing. Take
I'll take it. Don't mind if I do.
You copy Grace, etc. Would not have gone to uni, but not because of her. Would have gone uni, but not because of her. I don't get what you mean.
So I would have gone to uni if Grace.
You wouldn't. You copy Grace. You wouldn't have gone to uni if I. You wouldn't go to uni if I wouldn't go to uni. Is what they're trying to say.
A bit, yeah. Not gonna lie, because I feel like we're on the same
wavelength
path. We have to be, because obviously we've got YouTube and stuff.
I mean, we're not leaving each other.
So if Grace was going off to uni, like I probably would.
100%. I'm the
same. And if I did, so it's all of our decisions really are joint at the minute because I can't just piss off to Spain or piss off
we
to,
I like that.
Like we have to be in the same place, sort of like. And make the same decisions
at the
moment.
Minute. It's worked so well because we both like the same things. Like for fashion college, we both wanted to do
It's never really been a struggle. We've just thought, oh, well, we'll both go there. Like we've both found it and both thought, well, we'd like to go there.
It's
So-
just really worked out. It would have been so much harder. Imagine if like one of us hated fashion.
I know.
Or something, and it's working out, like what we're deciding with uni and stuff like that. Like everything has worked out because we both wanted to do it. It's never been like Grace has wanted to do it and I'm like, oh, if she's doing it then I have to do it, or the other way around.
Yeah,
It's always a joint decision.
I think it would just pan out with the uni thing, like whatever we decide to do, whatever we decide to do. Do you know what I mean?
Like you have to dress the way you do for Instagram.
No, I think I would dress the exact same, but I wouldn't have the funds probably to buy everything in Zara, so I'd have to be more selective with what I buy if I didn't do YouTube, probably.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have the places to wear it, I guess.
But we wouldn't dress as dramatic, because where would we be going? We'd just sit at home.
Exactly. I think I still would dress, like a lot of the things that you see on my Instagram I would still wear, like if I wasn't getting an Instagram, just because I like the clothes.
Yeah. You're so kind-hearted that sometimes you let people take advantage of you.
I feel like I'm quite confrontational, like you'd be surprised. Not confrontational,
Yeah.
but I don't think
We're
If
both
we were-
quite strong about what we think.
if I was in a situation, I wouldn't, like
You
say
don't
I had
back
a
down.
boyfriend, I wouldn't take any shit basically.
But you're the same with friendship groups.
Like
Do
if
you know what I mean? Like, you
I'm
don't
honest,
take
like
shit.
I'm honest, yeah. I'm not saying I'm not kind-hearted, but I don't let people take the piss out of me basically. That's what I'm trying to say.
You're a very kind person though.
Do you think?
Yeah, you are. My mum
Aw.
always says that about you. She's like, Grace
Aw.
is the kindest person you'll ever meet. But you don't,
that's so
you don't let
sweet.
people take shit from you.
Oh, oh, that's really sweet. I'm really chuffed with that.
You are not as into YouTube as Grace S.
I feel like maybe I'm a bit more flaky with it all, but I am into it and I do really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because I think maybe you upload more on your second channel than I do.
I'm really struggling with that. I didn't upload for 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, I always do that. I feel like our second channels, we just upload when we fancy it.
It's
And
no
if we have
pressure.
an idea, like,
It's no pressure.
I feel like some months I'm like, oh my god, I've got all these good ideas.
Same.
And then some months I'm like I can't think of anything.
You and Grace get jealous of each
The
other.
thing is, number one, we're not jealous people. Like, Grace is my best friend. It's a horrible thing to be like jealous of someone.
If you were like a jealous person, I don't think we'd be friends.
No.
Same if I was a jealous person, you wouldn't be friends with me. Because I actually think that's the worst trait to have.
like, just be like bitter about everything. That's awful. You should always be like, maybe be jealous. I think there's being jealous in a nice way. Like, oh, like I wish I had that, or like I wish I was like, do you know what I mean? But I think jealous where you're just like like horrible jealous,
Snooty.
especially of your own friends.
It's
Like, that's horrible.
I feel like are we
that's a
not?
horrible trait. Yeah, I think we are.
If like I
That's
feel
a
like
horrible trait to have.
a lot of people, if they were doing a joint channel like we were, and they also had, like separate channels, like it could make you a really jealous person, couldn't it?
It could really, because I think maybe like comments could get to you, like comparing.
Or even like
because when we was
brand
young,
deals.
yeah. When we was younger, or even followers, like who has the most followers. When we was younger, like we used to get comments. Luckily, we don't anymore. We used to get comments like, "Oh, I prefer this Grace," or
It's when we started our YouTube channel.
Yeah,
all
'cause
the
I
comments would be like, "What Grace I prefer."
I think when we were younger, like obviously our followers were younger, so they'd comment that. They'd like, I think when you're younger, when
people
your
were getting to
audience
know
is
us
younger,
separately
they
as well.
yes, they're like, "Oh, I prefer this one." Well, actually, I prefer that one. 'cause
And
of
you'd always be
this.
like, I prefer blonde, I prefer brunette. It would never be like our actual
No.
names.
Brown Grace.
I prefer brown Grace.
Brown
I prefer yellow Grace.
I prefer blonde Grace.
We definitely used to get compared, but I don't think that ever really got to me. I just didn't really like try and.
No, we never like. I feel
But
like
that could really get to someone. If
I
they
feel
were
like
in
we're
shoes.
quite numb to the comments. Like I'm so not. Like I'll read a comment like, "I hate you. You're a ugly
I'm just like,
bitch." I'll I'll just be like,
do you know what I mean?
yeah, I don't care. Like comments, I feel like I'm numb to them, even though we don't get that bad comments. Do you know what I mean?
Now,
our comments are not bad
at the
at all.
start.
Sorry, this isn't really quickfire, is it? But
No, but I like talking about
I
them.
quite like explaining ourselves. I can't just be like, no, yeah, no.
That's not that interesting, is
no,
it?
it's boring.
You were very quiet at school.
You know what I actually was? Like, I'd say maybe in the last... It's one of my regrets about school is, like, not talking
I wish
to
I
more
lived
people.
more. That's what
And also, I wish I
was
lived more. And,
naughty.
yes. Can you imagine if we were, like, little shits and got a report and
Definitely.
stuff? I wish... And we were just late to school, like, went and got breakfast every morning.
And just, like, YOLOs.
Yeah.
Because we were such good... Especially me. Like, I was the biggest goody two-shoes.
Like, if I I think if I was on the wrong influence, I would have been like bad. But because I was with friends with you, like I was.
Yeah, that's so true.
Because I didn't do any of my, I didn't do any of my homework, but I just couldn't.
She still doesn't.
Yeah, not even
In college.
This is so horrible, but like I just didn't bother talking to anyone. Like I'd sit in class, apart from when I was sat next to Mabel, because luckily in year 11 I was sat next to her in a lot of lessons. I just didn't talk to anyone. I was just like, you know what, I can't be bothered, and I was too lazy to talk to anyone. And also, to start with, like I'd say the first couple of years of secondary school, I was so shy. Like I was so
really
awkward.
timid.
I was like timid. And it's just like embarrassing, really, isn't it? Like I was so
You
shy.
were really shy.
Do you remember how shy I was?
You were a bit odd. Can I just say that when I wandered around my house, this is the first impression I got of her.
Go on.
I got in the house, like, all these natural bars, like, snack bars. I got all, like, vegan natural bars.
This is so bad, but all I would eat was mango. I went through...
I thought she was, like, the healthiest person
I
alive.
went through like a weird phase where all I'd eat for lunch was mango.
But, like, that's the first impression I got of her.
Like,
That she
Grace
was, like,
probably
health
thought I
nut.
like dried fruits and stuff.
Yeah, I got, like, dried fruit, like, vegan.
That was for our
like,
sleepover snacks.
Yeah, that was
That
my
dried
first impression
fruit.
of you, so that really says something.
And I was so timid as well. Like if I went around someone's house and like their sister or their brother was there and they were older, I couldn't talk to
The
them.
first time she came around my house was the day my sister got her GCSE results. So she got blackout drunk and we picked her up and she fell out of the car. I remember you going, that's your sister. That's your sister. And I was like, yeah.
Oh, really? I was so timid. Like I would just not be able to talk to anyone. Like I was just such a nerd.
You didn't have a lot of social skills.
No. Still don't really. I don't really, do I? I
You got a lot better.
Oh my god, I've got so much better. I don't really care now, but I sort of regret like not being more sociable in school.
YouTube has caused you to grow up too fast.
No. I'd say we do. We're just normal teens, really, aren't we? Like,
I do feel like we missed out on quite a lot of things.
I think we missed out on
We were
a
talking
lot.
about this earlier.
Number one, just because of the school we went to. Like, our school's so boring because it was an all-girls school and it was so strict. Like, we hear stories from our college friends and like their schools, especially being with like boys, because boys are really funny. Like, we've missed out on a lot of fun. Do you know what I mean?
And also, like, me and Grace were saying, at the start, when we started our YouTube channel, probably for like the first 3 years of it, we didn't go out. Like, all we would do
just would film and edit.
was film.
We'd have sleepovers, just us two, but we wouldn't.
We would
out
never
or go
socially
to
interact with anyone
parties.
else. Like, not even our friendship group at the time. We never went out with them ever. Like, the only people we would see was each other to film and edit and like have sleepovers. Like, we didn't really experience anyone else, which is like kind of crazy.
It's a bit odd, isn't it?
That's kind of crazy. For like for 3 years, we never went out with other people.
We just spent our weekends literally like
doing
filming.
YouTube.
It was fun, wasn't it?
It was
had
really
so much
fun, but like, I never thought it was weird at the
Well,
time.
we would go
Now
to-
that back at it, I'm like,
we'd go to events after school though.
yeah, but I mean, like, people our age, we would never hang out with them
No.
outside of school. Like, even our really close friendship group at the time, we never ever saw outside of school. Which, like,
It's weird,
it wasn't
isn't it?
weird, was it, at the time?
But now it is
like,
a bit. Yeah.
That's kind of odd. You wish you didn't go to college and you wanted to do YouTube full time.
No, I'm really glad we went to college. Like, I even wish it was a few more days a week. Don't you?
No, I find it really draining.
It's draining, but I wish it was more spread out because I love seeing our friends
spread out. You always get luxury items.
I don't always. I'd say I treat myself to like one thing maybe a year.
And
Yeah.
you really think about what
And
you buy as well.
I'm really careful with what I buy because I made one handbag mistake.
And it scarred you.
Well, it wasn't really a mistake. Like, it was a nice bag. It just didn't go with my style. I've sold it. But like, I'm so indecisive, aren't I? Like, I was even, when I bought my Dior bag, I was gonna take it back and get a different colour. I'm so glad I didn't now. But like,
But she has to like something for ages.
what a build up, and then I make a day of it.
She'll plan a day. She's like, right, Grace, this day we're gonna get my bag.
Yeah.
And then we're like, go get the top.
I
Like,
don't really do
tea.
spontaneous purchases, do I?
I think I'm more spontaneous.
You do more spontaneous because you like going in and you like more bold pieces, so they're more one-off. So you have to just see it and be
You
like,
have to
wow,
get it,
I love
otherwise
that.
it'll go.
Yeah. So I think maybe I think about it a lot.
Yeah.
So what was the question?
And you're also usually a bit more expensive as well, so that's why you think about it a lot more. Do you know what
yeah,
I mean?
like I buy one a year, and that's like my one thing a year.
Yeah. Alright, shall I do one more question?
Yeah, go on then.
The last question. You don't know what to do with your life or have a life plan?
To be honest, I'd say that's actually true, because apart from college and then the year after college we've got planned, I don't have a plan after that really.
It's hard because YouTube is such like a, what's the word, like,
it's an unpredictable job.
yeah,
It's like being self-employed or having your own business really, isn't it? Like,
we don't know how long this is going to last.
And also like 1 month, like at the minute we've not got any bills to pay, so like we don't really have to worry. But you don't, when you're in like the real world, like you've got to think about these things like bills, and like 1 month you might have a really good month and then another you don't. It's quite an unreliable job. Yeah. So I don't know, I'd love to do it for a career. I think we will.
I hope we will. But like one day YouTube could not be like a big thing anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we're fucked. So,
but then I feel like people make out like that's going to happen overnight, and it's just not.
But I mean, like, it could die out,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like, people might not want to watch us anymore.
Oh, that's sad.
No,
that's so sad.
But you never know, do you?
You just don't.
That's the sad thing with YouTube. It's like, how long is this going to last? Like, it could be a year, it could be 20 years. We don't know.
You just have no idea. Some people then turn it into like a mother-baby thing, like a.
It's going to be a family channel.
It could be a family channel. Do you know what I mean? You just don't know these things. It could go anywhere. I think I really want to start my own business though. Like, the thought of going in and working a 9 to 5, like, it just doesn't appeal to me. Like, I'd rather have a job where you can work for yourself. Or the most successful people are actually the ones with no qualifications.
That's true.
So I'm not saying we're just going to drop out of college and like chance it and just do whatever, but I'm just saying they are the people that are the most successful.
Yeah.
So
we just can't plan our lives because
I just want to have fun.
We just want to have fun and not
like I
not think about.
Like,
I thought I was going to get to this age.
I feel like for me, real life starts at 21 because everyone else will be in uni. When everyone else our age has left uni, that's when we're like, shit, come on, let's sort ourselves out. Before then, you're going to look back on that when you're 21 and be like,
when I'm 21.
I wish I was her.
I don't want to be 21!
Yeah, but it'll be quite fun.
Can we just sit
21.
I don't want to be 21. I don't want to be responsible. I want to be 17.
Oh,
young and sweet.
I don't even want to be 18.
17.
I was thinking about the other day, 18.
Doesn't sound
so
appealing.
Old. Like, it's just not an appealing name.
I don't want to be 18.
Like 18, it just sounds really scary.
You're going to be at first.
I'm going to be at 20 days before you. You know what? La, la, la. No offence if you're 19, but 19 sounds like the worst age.
Because you're like, I'm 19, like shit, what am I doing with my life? Do you know what I mean?
19. No. 18. No!
Those 20 days, I'm going to rub it in.
I don't want
I'm going to play Mamma Mia everywhere we go. The young and sweet, only 17
stop
part.
it, I'll actually cry. There's a One Direction song.
Go on then.
I have loved you since we were 18.
Who's loving you since you're 18?
No one!
That's Ed Sheeran, isn't it?
No, it's not, it's One Direction.
Bitch. What's Ed Sheeran?
Beauty queen of only 18, she had troubles with herself. There's always there to help her, she... What a depressing song, like all of the songs with 18 in them.
None of them are happy.
18 years on an empty budget, found out it weren't his. That could be like song from we're 18.
Yeah, that's like a good song. That's a good song, but not a good lyric. It's not 18, she was a gold digger.
No, I know.
There's no good lyrics for 18. Comment down below if you know any. But we
like
can't
just good songs with 18 in it. People do it on
on their
TikTok,
birthday.
on their birthday, so it goes from like Dancing Queen. Because I'm 18. It's a really shit song. So it goes from
Dancing Queen to that.
It's actually stressing me out, the thought of it. Like, I have 2 months and 2 days. Exactly. 2 months and 2 days.
2 months and 22 days. We're fucked.
Oh, I can't do it.
We need to live it up. Right, I feel like we need to end this video because we've just been sat here talking about Ed Sheeran.
Being depressed about being 18.
We hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs up if you did. And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye. Bye.